And the Hawks lose again, as they set an NHL record for the worst team to start a season by not having a lead in a game. This team has been a complete and utter embarrassment to the fan base, who ended today the longest sellout streak in the United Center by ending a 535 game consecutive sellout streak for Blackhawk games in the United Center. That is over, as tonight sets the Blackhawks into 2005 territory by them being atrocious, by them not having a single lead in any game to start this season. They lose to the Detroit Red Wings 6-3. Marc-Andre Fleury in net again, having a rough night again. The 5-on-5 again, not proving to do much. This team, this is a hockey team, what it says on the Hawks Twitter bio, but is it? Are they? Is Jeremy Colleton this competent? Oh wait, he's not, because he gave the coaches board to the players on a power play. If that says enough, Jeremy Colleton needs to be fired after this performance. This is the 6th game of the season, and you continue to lose. You're an embarrassment to hockey. You're an embarrassment to the city of Chicago, how you're starting this season out. You went to be buyers this offseason. You acquired Marc-Andre Fleury, the Vezina winner from last year. You acquired Steph Jones by trading away Adam Boqvist, our first-round pick from last year, and our first-round pick for this year. And have they done anything? No. Fleury's has looked like he can't save a beach ball. And Jones was out there pretty much every time the Wings scored tonight. There's an issue. The Hawks don't know what they're doing, and it starts from the coaching. And also, more credibility to the GM, Stan Bowman. He has not done anything to see, oh, this team's not doing well. We need a change. Get rid of the coach. The fans are fed up. I'm fed up. We need a change behind the bench. Jeremy Colleton needs to go. He's horrible. He's the worst coach in the Blackhawks history since Trent Yanni. There's an issue. Get rid of the coach. Get rid of him. He is done. He gave the coach's board to your players. There's an issue. You gotta get rid of him. I may be over exaggerating. Yes. But is it, you're lost to a team who played 24 hours ago, who got beat hard by the Montreal Canadiens. They come into your own building and just walk on you. This team is proving night and night and night that they cannot battle. This team has a system failure. And a system failure means there's a problem with the coach. It's time. It's time to get rid of him. Jeremy Colleton, pack your bags and get the hell out of Chicago. Because you have been a complete and utter disgrace. Let's look at the stats of the game to add to it. Because this shows there's issues with this team. First period, 8-11 shots on net in favor for the Blackhawks. That's good. They led in shots on net in that period. second period, you get walked on 19-6 in favor for the Red Wings. Third period, 10-18 in favor for the Blackhawks. All that really came in on your multiple power plays that you couldn't capitalize on when you did capitalize on it, but it got overturned by a goaltender interference call. Total shots on net, 37-35 in favor for the Red Wings. Here's more to it. Face-off percentage, 47.3% to the Wings, 52.7% to the Hawks. Power play, 1 for 8 for the Wings, 1 for 4 for the Blackhawks. Hits, 23-41 in favor for the Blackhawks. A costly turnover by the Hawks lead to the Wings taking advantage, really, because this happened. There was multiple turnovers this game that I saw from the Hawks defense that led to the Wings taking charge. So let's look at the goals of the game, shall we? Because there's quite a bit of them. There's a total of 9 of them, and it goes in favor for the Wings. In the first period at 5:41, in the first period, by a horrible turnover from Calvin DeHaan, who went back to go for a puck thinking it was an icing, and the refs waved it off, turns the puck over to Tyler Bertuzzi, and it goes right to Lucas Raymond. Raymond gets it past Marc-Andre Fleury. 1-0 Red Wings. Hawks go down after having a good penalty kill, a chance to, should have been an icing call, but the refs just called no icing, leading to a bad turnover, costing the Hawks and giving the Wings the first goal of the night. And that's right, Raymond's first of the night, his second of the season. At 12:35 in this first period, scored by number 90, Tyler Johnson. His first as a Chicago Blackhawk, assisted by number 19, Jonathan Toews. And number 6, Jake McCabe. Yes, the Hawks get back in this game pretty quick, about 5 minutes after the Wings getting their first goal. Johnson, this is a beautiful opportunity by Johnson, getting his first goal as a Hawk. He takes it up with charge, getting hooked and crooked by the Wings, and Johnson just stuffs it in past Nedeljkovic. And the Hawks tie it up by a great goal by Tyler Johnson. Toews now gets his first point on the season. Johnson gets his first goal of the season. Jake McCabe gets his first point on the season for the Hawks. That's good to see. As the Hawks today look like they could have battled and won this, but the Wings just go into the second period after the tie goal happened. The Hawks tie it up. We go to the second period. All tied up 1 apiece. Dominik Kubalik, late in the first period, though, I have to mention, he made a booming hit, laying someone out for the Wings, and that came out of nowhere, because Kubalik's not a hitter. He's a sniper, as we see later on. But Kubalik laid someone out, and I was like, holy crap, Kubi. But it wasn't enough. We go to the second period, where all momentum was on the side of the Detroit Red Wings. At 4:22 in the second period, Carter Rowney scores his first of the season, assisted by Michael Rasmussen and Stevens of the Red Wings to make it 2-1 Detroit. This goal by Rowney, he goes up, gets a rebound, and beats Fleury. Wings go up by a goal. And the goal scoring is not done yet, because at 7:33 in the second period, Nedeljkovic scores his third of the season, assisted by Stevens and Zadina. By a rough rebound, but also bad defensive play by the Hawks, leading to the Wings to go up and score to make it a 3-1 lead for Detroit. And the goal scoring is not over yet. At 9:19 in the second period, Tyler Bertuzzi scores his 6th of the season, assisted by Larkin and Raymond. This goal by Bertuzzi, he goes in charging into the net, and the Hawks thought it was interference, so they call a challenge, but Bertuzzi scores by battling net front present and beating Fleury, getting the Wings up by 3. Doesn't this sound familiar? This has happened every game this season by the Hawks. When they go down by 3, it's over. Well, if they go down by 2, it's over. This team has no bite. This team continues to do it. And the Wings continue to battle and score and at a deadly pace this game. But the Hawks get a power play. At 12:10 on the power play, scored by number 8, Dominic Kubalik. His 3rd of the season, assisted by number 4, Steph Jones. And number 19, Jonathan Toews, to get the Hawks within 2. And this goal by Kubalik was an absolute laser. It was just pinpoint darted right past Nedeljkovic. Kubalik just scored a beautiful snipe past Nedeljkovic. It was one of those pure sniper goals. It was amazing. So the Hawks get it within 2. Can they battle back? No, because that's not what they do this season. Because at 19 minutes in the second period, so a minute remaining in the second period, Lucas Raymond, with his 3rd of the season, 2nd of the night, assisted by Larkin and Bertuzzi, to make it a 5-2 Detroit lead. Raymond had himself a game. He now has 2 goals, and he continues his prowess in this game. Because we go to the 3rd period, down by 3 again, but the Hawks showed coming out of this intermission, they could battle. Because at 1:58 in the 3rd period, scored by number 13, Hendrik Borgstrom. His 1st as a Chicago Blackhawk and 1st of the season, assisted by number 17, Dylan Strome. And number 11, Adam Gaudette, to make it a 2-goal difference again. And this goal by the Hawks was set up beautifully by their passing. They made moves in the offensive zone, and Borgstrom was credited with a goal to get the Hawks within 2. So the Wings get a power play here. At 7 minutes into the 3rd period, Lucas Raymond scores his 4th of the season, 3rd of the night for the hat trick, to make it a 6-3 game off the power play, assisted by Dylan Larkin and Morse Schreider, to make it a game out of reach for the Hawks. After this, that was the final goal of the game. Hawks get a couple power plays. They had a two-man advantage. They scored on it, but Detroit challenged for goalie interference, thinking Kirby Dach's stick made it impossible for Nedeljkovic to make a save. And then that would have been a Jonathan Toews 1st goal of the season and 1st goal since the 2020 playoffs, since he missed all of last year. So that goal got taken away. Hawks lose it 6-3. There's an issue with this team, And that issue is the coaching. I'm sorry. I don't like putting the blame game on one person, but right now it has to be held on Jeremy Colleton and his coaching because this team has not had a lead in a single game they've played. They set the NHL record for worst start by not having a lead in a game. There's an issue. This team needs to find it and get something going. Or it's time. It is time to make a coaching change behind the bench of your Chicago Blackhawks because he clearly is not the answer. The Hawks look done every time they go down by 2 in a game. And after that, they don't have a fight. They don't have a charge to go back and be competitive. This team falls apart immediately. It's a disgrace. I want to hear what your thoughts are on this team. If I'm right, if it's time to make a coaching change for your Chicago Blackhawks. Because, frankly, in my opinion, it is. The Hawks set the record for worst start without having a lead in a game tonight. The sellout streak of the United Center ended tonight. And, well, it's going to get worse if they don't make a change fast. Because this team gave up their first round pick for this coming draft. For a player you're paying $9.5 million next season, who is out on the ice for most of the goals by the Detroit Red Wings tonight. And that is being Steph Jones. We gave up too much if this is going to continue. Because the Hawks don't have their first round pick. Granted, it is top 2 protected. But they just gave up way too much as of right now. This team, yes, has a lot of games to go to 82 games. But right now, they don't look like they can even win a game. They haven't. They can't prove themselves to even be within playoff reach. Last year, they played a hard division. This year, we're in one of the hardest divisions in hockey. And you have not won a game. There's an issue. Get it going. So, I want to hear what your thoughts again were the issues with this Blackhawks team, because there's a lot of them. And thank you for watching the broadcast. I know you did not enjoy the outcome, but this team is just being a flat-out embarrassment. And thank you again, and please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, get this game going, Hawks, because every time you lose, it's going to get worse for you to climb out of in a tough Central Division.